I'm like, somebody needs to revoke your parenting license because holy Moses, you don't do that. So, of course, then she shows up at the next meeting and tries to ream me out about it. And I'm like, I have no contact information from you. Nothing. I didn't even know if you were coming back or not. I have no idea what you're doing. And you dropped off your kids without bothering to see if there was anything happening. That is, not good. So instead of arguing with her, we just went through and did our meeting. And I didn't include them in my numbers at all. Like, they just didn't exist. So I have no idea if they did any paperwork, nothing. If we were doing an activity, like going to camp or something, I didn't bring them because I don't know who they are. I still don't have a clue who they are. I just know that their mother was a pill and she burned them for it. So I'm sorry, whoever those kids are, and your negative experience with guiding, but you have a parent who does not reflect what we want in this organization. And after having such a bad experience with those other girls, I was not interested in repeating that. I'm like, bad parents, bad kids, I don't have time for you. It's not very guiding of me, but it's my health and safety, so I am not going to deal with them. So when I closed the unit, technically they should have still been part of the unit and that it should continue for them. And I was like, no, I don't care. The ones that I have been working with for 3 years have completed the program. They've gotten all the honors. They've done everything they're supposed to. We have had a wonderful time together. These two, they're in their first year. I am not interested in walking them through 2 more years of hell with that parent. So I'm out. Yeah, as far as I was concerned, I was done. I had done all I needed to do. I had done everything that was required of me. I was just done. I have no idea what happened to them or where they went because I literally dropped off the face of the earth when it came to guiding. I was not interested. So essentially these, and this is terrible, but I let bad parents make some decisions that were not so great for me. I shouldn't have given them that kind of power, and I kind of do regret it because I have so many years of guiding behind me, and yeah, now I don't. Yeah, I shouldn't have let them get to me like they did, but they did. Now I got pulled back into a different group that I really do enjoy. At the same time, they're run by parents, like the higher ups are parents of scouters. Like their kids are in scouting. They had boys, yet they are doing Girl Guide stuff, which confuses me to no end, but I'm okay with it because we still have a good sense of community. It's not perfect, but it's doing pretty good, and I can work with it. Now, my own, because they have community, it's a community number. My own that I live in, and the one that I was like, I don't want anything more to do with, is a different community number. So I'm like, yay! The border is right between the two areas. So I am in a different community, and the people I work with in this community never left guiding. I kind of wish I had grown up closer to them because they would have been my peers. And I would have continued on doing some of the stuff that I didn't do. Like, I look at all of the people I went in all the different senior branches stuff with, and none of them are involved in guiding anymore. Like, none of them. I was like, well, that's because it didn't foster any of them wanting to come back. And that's kind of sad. My goal in guiding was always to get them to love guiding so much that they want to pay it forward. They don't even want to do it because they have kids who are in it. They want to do it because they love it. And for no other reason. And that's what I want. Right now, I'm very impressed. The person who brought me back into guiding and into this new community, she is actually started out for the first 4 years because of her daughter was going in. And the only way her daughter could go in is if she was a leader, because we just didn't have the numbers. So that was fine with her. And so she did that, and she brought me in so that I could do it. This year, though, her daughter is moving up a level, and she's not moving with her. But she's staying. I thought she would have left altogether if she didn't move up. But she's staying. And I'm like, this is awesome. So I think the community has brought her in. I don't think she had a very positive experience in Girl Guides. And because we both grew up in the same area, I know that she would have had the same problems I had with the units and things. So, yeah, definitely not a positive experience. Yeah, I know, Kitty. I'm not quite sure how to deal with that. So I'm ignoring it. The water comes right up to the edge of the path, and I think I'm going to have to make it a whole block because I don't think I can put a grass block there. And I did take out... Where did I take this out? Over there. I have to put a torch down. I took out the sea cucumbers, but I didn't actually put a block back in to replace it, or a torch back in to replace it. That goes there. Anyways, though, so I didn't think she would. I mean, her kids are in dance. One of them, oh my God, she is so amazing. And another one sings and is into music. She's like, I think on her 3rd musical instrument, and she's just very talented altogether. I was like, what is Girl Guides going to offer? Like, I don't want to sell Girl Guides short, but we don't have stuff like that. We don't have anything that can compare. And yet they stay. Now, the one who's in dance, she went into competitive dance, so she actually cannot stay. There is definitely a time crunch in there that is like impossible for her to do. She did try a year of loans, which is when you have girls that cannot meet on a meeting night in which there is a meeting. They can still do the program, and they get a guider who is also unable to do like program stuff and does things with them. So there are specific days that are just for them and camps that are just for them. This weekend we had camp, and they actually had loan camp. So there was a whole bunch of girls from all different areas who could not get out to any meetings, so they didn't have a group to go camping with. So they were out as a group together. So they didn't even know each other. And that is amazing to me. Loans used to be a really tough way to do the program because we didn't have the internet, we didn't have all of those things. So to be able to accomplish a lot of this program, you had to do it on your own, like completely on your own. There is no way I could have done that. I mean, I completed all my programs. I did my Canada chord, I did my all-around chord, I did all of those things. And that was like awesome. The one thing I do have an issue with my Girl Guides and doing stuff with it is I get tired after a while. It is kind of a big job, and I am kind of a control freak, so I like to do a lot of the programming, and I like to do a lot of the stuff and plan it out myself. I am not really good at passing on that burden and getting others to help. I have left my box somewhere. There it is. And so after 4 years of working with my friend, who is very good at that, I'm hoping I have picked up enough skills to actually be able to do that. That is, I'm hoping that she has taught me well. She knows me well. So she knows one of the things I don't handle is conflict. I am bad with conflict. And I am very much and very highly a runner when it comes to conflict. So I just don't deal with it. But at the same time, I am a drama queen. So if there's conflict to be had, I will definitely stir the pot and then run away. Not a good combination, but I don't want to have that, in my life. So I back out of it. I have gotten better. I am not... Kitty, I need to put these down and I don't want you to suffocate. I have gotten a lot better at it. I am not the best communicator. A lot of it is I know what I want to say in my head, but then when I go to actually do it, it doesn't seem to communicate very well. Or I set expectations without actually telling anybody what my expectations are. Now, a lot of these expectations are the ones I place on myself. So my expectation is if I can do it, you can do it. Because I'm probably not very good at doing it, so it's not a huge expectation. My other big expectation is that you try. I'd rather somebody try and fail miserably than not try and guarantee a fail. Because there's always a chance. I know that's one thing I push on Tackback all the time. I am like, I don't care if you don't know how to do it. I want you to try to do it because I don't know how to do it either. And let's learn how to do it together. We are going to go out in a blaze of glory together. And that's what I'd rather do. And that's what I try to teach the girls. I'm like, you're going to get upset over things because you didn't do it well. But you know what? If you didn't do it well the first time, you now know how to fix it. There's going to be somebody else who did it great the first time. And then if they go to do it again and they don't do it right, they're not going to know how to fix it. You, on the other hand, are going to know how to fix it. You're going to know how to do it better. They're going to have to come to you to figure out how to do it. So, by messing it up that first time, you've now become the pro. So you want to make mistakes. You want to make lots of mistakes. Kitty. Because that's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you get better. So mistakes are awesome. They are good. And they are fully encouraged. Because you can always do it again. There's always a second try. Always. Now, one of the things that I also learned from my friend is that the girls are capable of resolving issues on their own. There was a conflict that they were having at one point in which they were communicating badly and there was upset feelings because of it and a whole lot of that going on. And so they were instructed to go to the tent and they weren't to come back until they had resolved it and hugged it out. Now, they're really good friends. So for them to have this conflict didn't make any sense. Especially with all the hurt feelings that went with it. This is why I'm changing the pathways, because it's not well lit. And it needs to be well lit. I do not want creepers hanging outside my house. Paid good money for this house. Anyway, so they actually did it. They went and they came back having resolved everything. They were all friends again, which was awesome because they were all going home in the same car. And they hugged it out. They talked about it. They talked about how they felt. They talked about all of that. And that, I think, a lot also came from guiding, because there's an actual section called Mighty Minds. And with Mighty Minds, what it does is it teaches them coping strategies. How do you deal with conflict? How do you deal with being angry and being upset and all of those types of emotions? How do you deal with that? And yeah, they were awesome. There are a few who don't get it, and it's very obvious that they don't get it. I wish they did, but they don't. Mind you, being that they're 8 and 9-year-olds, it's pretty impressive that they can do that when most adults can't do that. As an adult, I'm not so good at that. I need like a huge timeout to figure out how I feel and what am I going to do about it. So it can get kind of ugly in my head. But I do take timeouts. On top of that, with having all the anxiety and stuff to go with it, just to make it extra fun, it becomes a little more of an issue for me. But I'm very impressed to see the girls do this. I am very impressed that they can. And I am very impressed that this is something I can actually see working. And that makes me happy. And these acacia trees look really good. A lot of the stuff I've been teaching them. Oh, this would have been a good time to make that blue, but oh well. A lot of things that I've been teaching them as well, like I teach camp skills. That is my claim to fame. I am good at camping. And not just little good. I am really good at camping. I solo camp. I am incredibly organized. It is what I do. I really don't do much else. Oh, and I sing. I know so many camp songs. It's ridiculous. My gift to the girls when they finished brownies this year was to actually give them a songbook of all the songs that they had learned this year. So that is what they had. I get them to learn things like there's a challenge called the Sing Ontario Sing Challenge. And I got them to learn the songs. That's 10 new songs essentially to them. And one of them, oh, that's the other cat. I was like, not another cat. No. So, I got them to learn them all. And one of them, not so great at, because we didn't really know it. And the opportunity to learn it was not really there either. In the challenge, they made a mistake. And the song I knew was okay, there are 5 world regions for Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. The World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. And they put a country in the wrong region and then used that song as the song for that region. And as a result, it was a mistake. That's a pretty big one. I shot my bed. So I had the songs all planned out. I knew them all, but I didn't know one for that region once they changed it over to it being the correct region. This is desert. So I didn't know what to do. So until I think 2 days or so before we were having our final meeting, they finally brought out a video teaching us the song that we needed to know. And I was like, really? This is not okay. Now, I know desert has a lot of buildings and a lot of stuff to it. So I'm making this whole level and that level is going to be all desert. So it's going quite far. What I haven't decided if it will also be a desert down there. I think I'd like to leave it as is, just for now. Cat. Hello. Okay. And so that'll bring us all along here as well. There are a lot of buildings in the desert one. There are a lot of variations, and I would like to have all of them. The plains villages don't seem to have as many variations and as many buildings. Now, I don't know if that's because they don't actually, or because I just haven't found them all, or like, I don't know. All right, so down in here is, this is the old one. So I have 2 houses to build in here. Let's go building. I don't know if I can build both of them here. I can definitely put one. I don't know if I want to do 2. The other thing I want to do... that was unexpected. Is I know they're breeding again, which I had wanted them to do, but they're breeding a little too much again because I put 1 compost bin down. Now I put the compost bin down because I wanted to get... Did I fill in the bottom of that? I didn't fill in the bottom of that. I wanted to get the villagers back up, or the iron golems back up here. I kind of like having an iron golem farm. Let's go with orange. That can go... Why are the spruce logs split like that? That is weird. And we were supposed to put more trees down in the acacia biome, which is why I'm carrying them all. But I noticed a lot more unemployed. There's nobody in here. There we go. Actually, other than all of these iron golems... Oh my god, all of these iron golems. Are you guys not letting the villagers out or something? No, we got to do something about this. This is unacceptable on so many levels. Okay. You're pushing me this way, which means you're going to go that way. I need a spot in here that I can go that they won't jump up on while I am here. Clear spot? Nope. Can you keep moving over it so I can jump up? He's not off yet. There. Nope. Now he's on it. Move! Now he's on it. Oh, shit. Run. Run! Not like he can get to me anytime soon. There we go. He is mad. And he took half my life. Okay, we seem to have a little iron golem problem. And we are going to deal with it right now because I can't see any of my villagers. So I don't know if I actually have any villagers left in here. And I hope I have enough arrows to do this. These guys need to stop talking about them. I don't know how you turn off gossip. Figured out how to turn off breeding, but... Like, I think the villagers are all trapped in their houses. Okay, we're starting to get them down. Okay, we got one down. I'm trying to just set them on fire and let the AoE effect take them out. Whoops. Rather than use actual arrows to do, like, blunt force trauma on them. Yay, he can get out of there. That should save me arrows doing that. I don't think that hit anything. I'm out of arrows. Anyone else want to kill me? Let me eat some more food, just in case they do. Hello and welcome, welcome. What are these? These are iron golems. They protect the villages. And they drop iron and puppies. I am going to want that block back, guys. Eventually. I need to go get more arrows. They're also villagers, so you're going to have to be a lot more specific as to what you're asking about. I need to write down that I need 3 blue... No, 1, 2. We just put down blue wool. But, yeah, this is Minecraft, so those are iron golems. Those are the new villagers. Iron golems have looked the same since they were introduced to the game, essentially. Nothing really new there. I can dump some of this stuff because I know I don't need it. No spider eyes? Really? Oh, kind of feel cheated there. Don't need the iron. Probably not going to need that many signs. Do need signs, but not that many. Not breeding any more cats. Kitty, stop pushing. I do need a lot more of these. What do we have in our shulker box? They kind of do. That is my building box. That is not the one we wanted to take stuff out of. This is the one we want to take stuff out of. All of you go, and you, and you. Down here, all of you go, and you, and you. Everybody else good? No, you're spruce. I shouldn't need any more spruce. According to my list, it was just the stuff over in that one area. I might still need the fencing. So we'll keep the fence. And we're going to load this up with arrows as well. Because why not? There. And now we'll go back. Oh, this time with dirt. Wrong one. This one. And go kill some more. Because I can't tell how many villagers I actually have and how many I don't have. So I have a very long list. We're half an hour into the stream, and we have done a few things on the list. We have not completely made that much of a dent, though. Oh, okay, maybe I do have villagers. Looks like quite a few. So they all meet. Can I come through? If you get off of this block, I can build on this block. Can we do that? No. Off of the block. Nope. Off. Okay. Walk across the block if you must walk across the block. But I need to build on that block, and I cannot break that block if you guys are all standing on that block. All right. Oh my gosh. Wow, Leo Hyper. Thank you for the follow. And I am very much awake now. I may never have to drink tea again. Oh, you guys broke my block. Oh, I hate these guys. I'm trying to kill them all because there's too many of them. But I can't get to a spot. Oh, I'm on the wrong end. I'm trying to go this way. Where I can pillar up so they won't kill me in the process. All right, we are safe. And let the murdering commence. Where do we want to start? Let's start here. Because you guys all need to move. There's too many of them. Like, these are just the ones in the village. I have all of them up there. I really don't need any more. The villagers are leaving now. Hurry up and go to bed, guys. I don't want to hit one by accident. I need my villagers. Let's shoot one way over there. You kind of need to let the villagers through. They need to go to bed. They're all trying to get into this one area, and they can't because there's just too many of them. Did you guys let the fishermen through? You did. All right. And we have flaming endermen. Or not endermen. Flaming, whatever you guys are again. Iron golems. I should build a way that I could do this easier. Like, have like a permanent pathway built to like kill them all. So, really? I mean, it's wonderful that you want to do that, but you might want to check my title and the attributes of the server. And yeah. Of course it's a server. You can't play on Minecraft without being on a server. It's a single player server. And everyone knows if you ask for an IP address, you're not going to get one. We do have a multiplayer server, but there's a process for getting onto that as well. And one of them is getting through me. Good luck. Yeah, I'm not sure where my mods are, but a lot of times that gets you banned. So they might be in a good mood. Last week, they banned a whole bunch of people for asking that. So, I think you're lucky that they're sleeping in right now. Automod takes care of a lot of other stuff, but they take care of the stuff that requires judgment. Yeah. Anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about killing these guys off. To get them to show up, the villagers themselves start discussing them with themselves about... Oh, this guy is really mad. He just kept trying to fly at me here. Where was I? There we go. He startled me because he was coming after me. I was like, where is he going? No, 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 no. Don't be thinking you're leaving. Get back here. Yeah, once the villagers start gossiping about this, about an iron golem, if they talk to enough other villagers about it, then it creates an iron golem. Now, they get together every day at a specific time over by the bell, which I can show you in a second, because I need to get myself somewhere a little safer, because they will kill me. So there's the bell. When they're gathered here around the bell, what happens is... Hi, guys. Uh-oh. You're a little higher up than I am comfortable with. They can hit me. They do have a distance of at least 2 that they can reach. Hello, kitty. Good of you to show up. We probably couldn't see you through all of these guys anyways. Oh, that was a bit of server lag there. That was bad. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a panel for my Twitch panel, and I'm out of. All right, we're out of arrows. We can do this. You can hear them up here. They sound like horses and stuff. Just hoofing it around. All right, I need to finish killing these few here that are angry at me. Then I can go down and pick up all this iron before it despawns. And then I'm going to go make the other ones angry so that you can see that we'll have 0 iron golems down here. Unless they're stuck in a house. I can't do much about those ones. Not until the villagers come out. Guy, get out of the way! I'm trying to kill this guy. There we go. Everybody's good? Alright, where's our shovel? Let's use this one. Whoops. Look at all this iron. Wow. We're rich. This actually makes me happy because I was doing a lot of stuff, and I required a lot of iron, and I could not get the iron I needed. So I was kind of sad. I had no iron. And then 1.14 came out, and my village went insane with them, and it still lags my server because I have so many iron golems. There are too many here for the server to handle. Alright, coming down. Hi. But these guys will kill you. They can 2-shot you. And if you're not prepared, they can 1-shot you. And you are stuck, aren't you, my friend? Go and find a bed. There you go. Go on in. And he went to bed. And you are also stuck. They get stuck in the corner of these. I don't know why. Any more stuck? Are we all good? And they don't like sleeping in this house, so I'm hoping that maybe they did. Nope. Nobody sleeps in this house. And I don't know why they won't sleep in that house, but they just won't sleep in that house. Okay, no, cooperate with me. Come on. You can do it. What if we push you the other way? What if we look at you? It's a bucket of cod. I don't want a bucket of cod. There we go. Now you can go back. And who's in the pond? An iron golem is in the pond. That is a nice change. Usually this thing is completely filled. And Kitty, don't go in the pond. That's how Kitty 2 died. Kitty 2 died a horrible, horrible death drowning under a lily pad before I could break it. There you go. Go on in. Everybody's in? Are we good? Everybody's got a bed. Everybody's happy. They're probably not in here because... Oh no, everybody's got a bed. We do have a few unemployed, so he's unemployed and he's unemployed. But that's why I made this house, so that there would be unemployed. And they would have somewhere to sleep. All right, so the rest of you iron golems, I'm not sure how I'm going to hunt you all down. I may have to do this like house by house type of thing. So there's 1, 2. Did I get your attention enough to come over here? Maybe. I'm leaving the one in the pond in the pond. Okay, so we have 3 here. Yeah, I see you over there trying to climb up to get me. Yeah, they're all on top of something. This was a really bad choice of location. All right, so those 3 are down. Let's grab your iron, and your iron, and your iron. And head over here quickly. Anybody? Yep. Bad idea. Not a bad idea. He had 1 hit left. How did he get away? Huh. Well, I got his stuff. We said we were going to leave the one in the pond. So you're good. He's on the other side, so he stays. All right, so it looks like there are no more iron golems except for the one in the pond in this area. Did I take I brought orange with me. Okay. All the rest of them are either inside a house, which I really can't do much about right now, because I can't risk shooting these guys by accident. They'll burn up in one hit. And we're leaving all of these guys up here because we can. Now, we were going through the biomes. I had to create a fence over here because they were able to hop over. Yeah, we had a little bit of an escaping iron golem problem. They were spreading over here, hopping up on this block, and walking over. So in this pit, I had a whole bunch of iron golems. Ooh, zombie flesh. That's always delicious. So yeah, that had to be dealt with. So I built a fence, a temporary fence. That's why it's a different color. Just across here to stop them from spreading over that fence. Now they still have the ability to go up there if they want. They can still go down in here if they want. They've got free reign of the entire base if they wish. Now we said desert is going to be up there. We're going to leave this area in plains. And see, there are some down there. This area will stay plains for now, which then brings us to our other ones. We did savanna, we did desert, we did plains. Now we need to do taiga and we need to do snowy tundra. Although I don't think it's called snowy tundra. I think it's snowy taiga. I don't know. And I have no idea where my fence is. Did we get struck by lightning? Like, that's not okay. There should be no holes. This entire fence is sealed, and I am the only person on this server. Hence, single player. And so there shouldn't be issues like that. This one here, I haven't put down the board like you saw me do with the other, because I don't actually know where it's supposed to go. We're now going into an area in which I have not completed. As you can see, the pathway goes across here. The border wall will go across here. The border wall is 3 wide. And it will have a 3 wide gap on either side in which no tree, leaves, or anything will fall. So that's why it's cleared out kind of weird here, because it needs to have that 3 wide. And that's why the pathway is so far away. This has to be 3 wide, and then that's 3 wide. So it can't be that close. But underneath here, I don't know what I'm going to do with this area. I am looking for suggestions. Like, should I make it a sheer wall all the way down? But if I do that, this river becomes a death trap. And there aren't enough to be able to kind of come up on it. Like, I would have to dig way far into here to make like a pyramid-y step up. So that's not an option either. What I have been doing, which really isn't a good option either, is I made a sort of bank that goes around. And then I was kind of having it go down, but I need this river to be wider. So it does have to come in at least another 3, which leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 until we get to this wall. I can't do 7s by 2s to get down there, because again, you can't go up those. Oh, and there's our finished banner. This is how we finished off last Tuesday, because we did multiplayer. Okay, he's being annoying. Mine's at work. So there is the banner. It's obviously also not done. Let's add that to the list. Banner, wall, and what are they? They're raiders. Yes, for this one, we said we were going to extend that out, extend that out, do a black border around it. And then this whole bridge is just destroyed. Like, absolutely destroyed. And since this bridge is going to be destroyed because this wall is coming out, it means that staircase is going to be destroyed. We're just not going to think about it right now, like, at all. Like, to give you an idea of how not happy I am about that, that took me days and days and days to come up with just this little area. And now I have to rip the entire thing out. So we're not doing that today. We're looking for other fence areas we can work with. So if we're going to have... We could do the taiga biome, I guess, here. But that'd be an upstairs and downstairs. I'm actually liking the idea of the taiga biome over here. Because that's part of it anyways. I think it is. Where am I in? I'm in forest. River. Taiga. So this is already taiga biome. So this is the natural biome it is. Now, it doesn't look like the taiga biome in 113 or in 114 because this taiga biome we found in 112. So this is a 112 taiga biome. That is a swamp. Now, we still need the snowy biome, and snow does not do well in plains and stuff. So I was thinking instead of this being an actual taiga biome, do you want in, guy? Nope. All right. Instead of making that the taiga biome, I could make that the snowy one and then put the actual taiga biome way, way down this way. Oh, the other thing we have to do today is we have to chop this off. It's taiga. See? T-A-I-G-A. It is from the bottom, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines up. It says Taiga Hills. It's somewhere with spruce and stuff like that on it. So this is all taiga hills. That's all in here. But I'm pretty sure we go back into plains down here. Oh, we're into regular taiga. Taiga, 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 taiga. I finally lit up that block, which is good. Down we go. And yeah, we're in plains. So I can turn this plains into a taiga biome. That is really easy because when you plant a spruce tree, it automatically changes the ground to podzol. So this whole area can be puzzled very easily. I think we've decided. I just moved the sign out so I could put the sign in. That is funny. Where do we start it, though? Like up here, obviously, is going to be taiga. Those trees are already taiga. So if we make... This taiga biome is going to be huge. But I know the taiga biome has some gorgeous houses. I just don't know what the other ones all look like. So this is going to be taiga. Taiga. Spelt wrong. Try again. So that's taiga, which means everywhere that the conference center is going to be our snowy one. Are we back into taiga? We're in taiga hills. Okay. So this will be snow. This whole mountain area I am super unhappy with. So this is why we brought all the shovels. I should have brought another shulker box, though. And this will open up more area for actually building. Hey, Celtic! Yay! You're using my emote. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. And a rogue mod enters the stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here with this stairwell, though. We're about to lose this wall. And I'm kind of attached to this wall. We lost another kitty. It drowned. It drowned under the fishing hut. I thought there was enough room under the fishing hut that we would not have problems like that. But apparently I was wrong. So this is kitty 4. I was thinking of actually naming them and putting like 4 and 5 and stuff like that on them so that we would know where we were at. But that's a waste of name tags, and we still can't make name tags, and I'm not exploring enough to go and get them. We should have a problem with phantoms soon, though, because I don't remember the last time I slept. I am back from camp as well, and it went fairly well. The girls I thought that would be no problem were horrifying, and the ones that I thought would be horrifying were actually really good and helpful. So it's amazing what happens when you are in an area in which the kids are sleep deprived because they got up at 5:30 in the morning after going to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, you guys know you need more than like 15 minutes of sleep and stuff, right? And the first night I absolutely froze because I'm used to sleeping under canvas. And so canvas warms up really amazing. It does not breathe at all. It is incredible. You wake up sopping wet because you've just sweat yourself out. Yeah, canvas is like being in a sweat lodge. It is awesome. But I have a new tent because TACPAC is supposed to be coming up here. Not this summer, but the summer after, and we're going to go camping. So we picked out a nice tent. I have a queen-size air mattress. It's actually a queen-size air bed. You can actually sit on it. Like a mattress is so cool. Anyways, it turns out that it's like 6 by 6 and it's in a 10 by 10 tent. That's not a lot of room when you have somebody taller in there. So I'm not sure how we're going to do it because it is dome-shaped. It's only over 6 foot, or at the 6 foot point in the center of the tent. Now, when you do your math on that, you will realize that the center of the tent is actually about 2 feet into where you have to be having the air mattress. So that's not bueno. And I just put that back, didn't I? Yes, I did. Because we're not paying proper attention. Bye-bye, dirt. There we go. Yeah, also earlier I was talking about the oh dear, what was it? Oh, the politics and guiding. It can get pretty nasty. Which is why I left, because for me it's supposed to be a sisterhood. For me it was... Oh, what does my Minecraft skin look like? Wrong button. My Minecraft skin is actually designed by me. I made it. That is me. Hello. I can probably hit... Wait, get me out of that one. That's the front. Let's move away from the candle a little. Woo! Too close. That's the front. And that's the back. It is a cross between a ice princess of sorts. I was looking for a lot of stuff, and a waterbender. Because I am a huge fan of Avatar. The real Avatar, the one that James Cameron is not involved with, even though he stole the name of. So yeah. That is what I made. I was trying to between the Water Nation and the Fire Nation, and then I was trying to decide between the Northern or the Southern Water Tribes as well. Or Southern Water Nations. And this is what I came up with that kind of went with it. I didn't want it to be an exact copy of theirs. I wanted to have some individuality in it, and that way I can say it's actually mine. All of my sub buttons and or sub emotes and all of my sub badges are all designed by me as well, because it turns out I can actually do stuff like that. I didn't think I could, but I can. I do a lot of cross-stitching. And I do a lot of designs for my own cross-stitching, and it's like, well, cross-stitching is just pixel art. Oh, yeah. If I can do cross-stitching, I can do all of these things because they're just pixel art. So, in a lot of my worlds, I do a lot of pixel arts. When I have big open walls and stuff, I do that. I like having pixel art. On one of my worlds that I have actually a Pac-Man and a ghost. So I had a big mountain that I took down. You can't subscribe. Well, you don't have to subscribe. Not everybody can subscribe. I have Twitch Prime because I do a lot of shopping on Amazon. And I like free delivery. I like free one-day delivery. And I like Prime Video for some of the stuffs that I can get. And that's about it because I actually don't use it for anything else because I'm in Canada. So I don't have access to all the other things. Thank you very much, Amazon. Yeah, so there isn't a whole lot out of it for me. So I do have a free sub thing. That's still okay. Showing up and doing a follow, watching, chatting. That's oodles. That is oodles and oodles. It gets kind of lonely in here if I'm the only one in here and I'm streaming. So it's good to have people to chat with and to talk to and ask questions and stuff too. Now, I do have the sub emotes. I am planning on putting them in, like it says below, in BTTV and in FFZ, which is actually FFZ because it's American. But I am determined to keep my Canadianisms. And so I'm planning on putting it in there, which means then you won't have to, because I do have Patreons who prefer to be in Patreon rather than in using Twitch for it. We actually get more money out of Patreon than we do from Twitch. So by going in there, it means that... Hang on, I'm trying to